Hello, everybody. My name is Albert Corey, aka the Taxman. The IRS reveals secrets how the IRS will increase your bottom line. Sorry, this is live TV, so we're going to get this going. Okay. Have you ever wondered, by a show of hands, you envision IRS paying less money to the IRS? By a show of hands, imagine you have less stress with your accounting needs. How many of you would like the IRS to increase your bottom line? You're about to discover the secrets that Donald Trump used, the same deductions. You're about to discover there are legal deductions that most small businesses miss. This is my promise. My promise to you is that you're going to take the first step today to have the IRS increase your bottom line. You see, here are your problems. You don't have the time to deal with the IRS. You have no time to deal with your company's tax issues. You have no time to focus on your company's accounting issues. You have a murky tax strategy in place. It's why must you have a financial strategy? It is your snapshot on how you're going to be successful. You have to have a system in place to keep more money in your pockets. You need the perspective that you work smarter, not harder. That you need to have a crystal clear focus on your business. You need not to have to worry about the IRS. You can look at my screen for my credentials. I'm just a blue-collar guy who likes to put money in my pocket. I've been an IRS tax preparer since 1985. I was one of the first original E-5 providers in 1991. Have e-filed over 51,000 returns and prepared over 85,000 tax returns. I'm an IRS registered tax preparer. See, I'm just a regular guy just like you. This is my story. My dad did my tax return in 1993, and he said I owed money to the IRS. I said, how did I do that, Pops? I didn't work. I then answered an ad for H&R Block, who was looking for tax advisors. In 1985, I bought a PC, a personal computer, and started filing tax returns. Back then, in 1985, having a personal computer on your desk was pretty impressive, and it took $5,000 to get started. At night, I started doing tax returns. I put an ad in a classified newspaper and started getting clients. By the way, I still have 14 of the original clients since 1995. I was working at night out of my house till I had enough clients to open up my office. Since 1985, I've opened my practice, Corey & Associates Accounting Services. In 1990, I had enough clients to start opening my own office, which is located at 1800 West 68th Street, Suite 118, in Hialeah, Florida, 33014. I'm an authorized e-filer. I've filed over 58,000 returns since the Efiling Service program started in 1991. Would it be okay if I showed you to increase your bottom line, let the IRS give you money? I'm going to go give you a preview. How many of you would like that? Here are your challenges. Every click of the clock, you're working on your business. You need an accountant to establish your accounting solutions. You are short-sighted that hiring an accounting or bookkeeper will empty your wallet. The IRS, the name of our program is the IRS will increase your bottom line. Will it be okay if I give you a preview? You see, I'm not here to sell you a program. With just a few small steps, you can start putting money in your pocket. What's the difference about the IRS increases your bottom line? It's a simple solution anyone can use. We have solved over 20,000 business and accounting tax issues since we opened our office in 1984. here are the myths. You don't think you can do it. You can't find an accounting source that you can relate to, and you'll max out your credit cards. You see, you are short-sighted that nobody can assist you. Okay, you don't want to work with people, and you have the impressions that accountants will increase your credit cards and break your piggy bank. Here are the 5 reasons why you need accounting services. You're not familiar with accounting. You don't know anything about taxes. Bookkeeping will take you away from your important tasks, your regular business operations, and your tax savings the same as money on the bottom line. Oops. Step 1. You're not familiar with accounting. You do not know how to read a financial statement. You have a hard time creating reports, and you're lost with accounting terms. Why an income statement? An income statement summarizes how much revenue a company made during the reporting period and how much to spend to produce income. This is from smallbusiness.com. Step number 2, you know anything about taxes. You need to stay updated to tax laws. You need to reduce your tax bill, and you got to make sure all your IRS forms are filed. These are penalties for filing late. If you don't file the forms on time, it's money that you're going to pay to the government that you can easily avoid and keep in your pocket. Step number 3, bookkeeping takes away the most important tasks. A bookkeeper keeps you focused on your core business. You can have a better calibrated work-life force, and you escape the tedious aspects of the business. Okay, bookkeepers will make sure that you make your time and money's on time. It will give you the freedom to work on your library. I'm early, guys. Do you really want to sit in QuickBooks all day and put in, your FP&L bill, your electric bill, your cable bills, and the thing? No. Hire a bookkeeper, and they can do it for you so you can go out and make money doing what you love, not sitting behind a computer or filling out ledger books. Step number 4, regular business operations. You need to provide an estimated payments on what you should make during the year. You need to determine whom, when, and why you should send W-2 forms. And this will help you from getting prevented from getting an IRS audit. Boy, when you get those letters, you're going to freak out. An accountant will assist you in keeping you from getting an audit. Guys, it'd be as simple as making sure that all your forms are filed together. I get plenty of clients who come into the office, new clients who get IRS letters because they forgot to file 1095s on their tax return. And guess what, guys? You think you're hiding from the IRS? You're wrong. It's going to come back, and you're going to have to pay more. Okay, you need to avoid the pains of receiving an IRS letter. Guys, when you get that letter, you're going to freak out. Trust me, I see it every day. But you can calm down and rest assured when you bring it to our office, we'll see if we could find a way to fix the problem, or at least we can sit there and explain why you got the letter. Step 5, your tax savings is like money in the bank. You now can keep money in your pocket. Your tax savings is the same as money to your bottom line. You'll like that, correct? When you have money in your pocket and you're saving money. You see, the sound of money in the bank is awesome, especially when you start to save it. Okay, will you be my next success story? How many of you would like to be my next success story? It doesn't matter if you came because you wanted to know what an LLC, an S Corp, or a C Corp is, how it affects you, how it affects your business. Maybe you came because you have accounting issues, you got boxes and boxes of paperwork, you don't know what to do, you're frustrated, and you need somebody to turn to. Would it be okay if I shared a system that saved my clients millions, that increased the bottom line from the IRS? Okay, increase your bottom line. Here are the benefits and features. You can stop overpaying the government. You can avoid penalties with your tax forms. You can avoid the frustration to try to get answers without spending a lot of time and energy. Your tax savings is the same as the bottom line. Yes. Who is this not for? If you enjoy writing checks to the IRS, guys, no problem. Please don't call me. If you have tunnel visions because you don't want to look for a solution to financial issues, because you can think it yourself, please don't call me. For everybody else, and if you love getting an audit letter because you forgot to send a form in, or you said, oh, what for? I don't want to put this form in because it's going to have to meet. I'm going to have to pay more taxes. Guys, that's the wrong answers. Okay, who is this for? If you're a taxpayer, to start looking savings in your money, because when you start to do things with an accountant, you start to have bookkeeping, you're going to start putting more money in your pocket and less in the government's. Okay, step number 2, people who pay attention to late, you can avoid late penalties. If you live in Florida, you don't know how many of my clients I tell every single year that, look, if you have a corporation, you need to file the papers to Tallahassee by April 30th before you pay the late fee. Well, guess what? They didn't pay attention to me, and they get the letter, and they got to pay a late fee because it's due by April 30th. Another crazy thing that happens in my office every single year, you think you're smart enough that, oh, I can open an LLC myself. Cool, true, it's no problem. You call my office, and I'll give you my video, my step-by-step approach to opening. However, what you never realize that if you opened up yourself, you don't know that by March 15th, you must file those corporation papers, those LLC papers, or the government's going to smack you a lot of late penalties for nothing. Okay, but if you come to me, I can show you how to get out of it. Okay, now, when you hire an accountant, or when you hire us, you hire an accountant, you'll give you more time to focus on your business. Why should you spend time worrying about setting up your bookkeeping? Why should you try to go and buy QuickBooks and do it yourself? You know, that's just time you can spend working on your business. See, the more time you spend on your business, the more money you can make. So it's always better not to be short-sighted and hire an accountant or bookkeeper to help you out. Okay, increase your bottom line. Okay, you can stop overpaying the government. You avoid getting penalized with your tax forms. You avoid the frustration of trying to get answers. Why you need bookkeeping services, and your tax savings is the same as money to your bottom line. Yes? Okay, 1, you need to stop overpaying the IRS. You need to focus on your business and not the IRS. You know, you have to learn the deductions. There's a bunch of deductions that my clients miss every year. I know them. In the last 34 years, I filed over 20,000 business tax returns. So I know all the deductions. We filed over 51,000 personal returns. So we know the deductions. We know how it changes every year. And we know, how to avoid paying extra money. Okay. You need to avoid getting penalized with your tax forms. That means is you need to know the dates. We know the dates. Corporations are due by March 15th unless you file an extension. If you open up a corporation or LLC in the state of Florida, you must pay the renewal fee by April 30th. Okay, if you pay it on May 1st, they're going to smack you a late charge. The sad thing about Tallahassee is you cannot get out of the penalties. No matter how hard you try, you can cry, you can do whatever it takes, but they ain't going to let you get out of it. However, if that happens, you come to me. I know the little bit of backdoor tricks that's been working for 30 years to get out of some of the IRS penalties for filing late. Okay, we know the due dates where everything's due, so we'll make sure you get everything on time. Why you need a bookkeeper? It's a system to keep your business life on track. A bookkeeper will make you more clear and focus on your company goals. You don't have to sit there and start putting in, when you get the electric bills in, the water bills in, and all your bills. Why should you spend the time on entering QuickBooks or Ledger Books when the bookkeeper can do it for you, and you'll save time? Okay, the next step is you avoid the frustration of trying to get answers. Let me tell you, you ever tried to call IRS lately? It's almost impossible. However, when you call us, our office, I'm here for you. I'm there almost every day in the office. You can also always email me. And funny thing is, in today's day and age, it's always easier to email me because if I see you on my phone, I will answer the question because I'm always constantly looking at my phone. And the funny thing is, you really can't call the IRS. This little cartoon is funny but serious. It's impossible to call, guys. Everything has to be done by amended returns, and you got to send it in. And guess what? When you send it in, it's going to take 6 months to a year to solve your questions. If all we did was a process to save money on your tax returns, would it be worth it? If all we did was give you a new perspective on your business, would it be worth it for you? If all it did was to answer any of your IRS accounting questions, would it be worth it to you? Hell yeah. Now, are you worth investing in your company and hiring us or any accounting or bookkeeper? Some people are just going to say it's too expensive. But I know that when you realize it's always wise to invest in your business. You're going to be amazed how just by using our system, your bottom line will increase. Okay, now we're giving you as a special guest, and I'm trying to help out the world. Like I said here, to help 10,000 people, I'm going to give you a free consultation. All you got to do is call 305-823-9228. You also can email me at albert@1040w2.com. Okay, when you call now, you're going to get help from the experts. There's our phone number again, 305-823-9228. If you see this on Facebook, there's going to be a link below that you can call. And I got a special system set up that when you click the link, you can set an appointment. You can also go to our website, 1040w2.com, click the Contact Us Now button, and that's an also way to get a hold of me real quick. Thank you.